Hello folks, welcome to my...
Will you sign up for a half marathon and film it? I definitely want to. Should I do it this month? I mean, it's coming up quick. It costs money, and so if I can afford it, then yes. At some point, yes, for sure. I think I'm gonna try to run a little bit more this month, so that I could potentially do a half marathon this month, if I have the money. Top 5 albums. They change a lot. This is for my sibling. Hey Jay, how's it going? My top 5 changes a lot. It just depends on what mood I'm in, what vibe I'm going for. But I'll just name 5 albums that I like a lot, in no particular order, and there's so many honorable mentions. MGMT, congratulations.
Gote, Making Mirrors.
Any Tycho album, literally any of them. So if you're on Stevens, Illinois, or Age of Odds, those are 2 different albums. Both Age of Oz and MGMT's Congratulations are albums I discovered in high school. They hold very special places in my heart, as well as the Shins. Oh, Introverted Life. Then a couple of honorable mentions: Manchester Orchestra, A Black Mile to the Surface, and Turnstile. My friend Warwick got me into Turnstile like a year ago or something, and it's a great album. I don't know the name of it. Okay, next spot before it gets dark. What is your body count? Damn it, Connor. Sorry, that's my friend Connor. How do I edit without losing my will to live? Charlene. Okay, let's try to answer this one. I think first, just picking projects that excite you, that are fun. If you can't do that, like, you know, sometimes we gotta do projects that we aren't stoked about, and that just comes into like discipline, I guess. When I get in that state of like not wanting to edit, or I need to build discipline within myself, there's like 2 different sides of the brain. There's the creative brain, where you're thinking of fun ideas, you're very emotional with it. And then there's like the technical, logical side of creating a video. And so whenever I'm not like emotionally invested in a video, I think, okay, what logically do I have to do? Import the footage, I have to organize it, I put in the timeline, I cut out all the gaps and stuff that I don't need. And there's like a flow and a process. There's things that you know what you need to do. But that also doesn't really answer the question of, because you don't really enjoy that process. Nice. Good kick. That's nice, yeah. Went on a bridge. This is cool. This is pretty cool, huh? You gotta find ways to like, how do you find the joy in editing? I think it's like finding the part of the process that you really enjoy, or that brings you joy, or that gets you emotionally invested, or just emotionally excited. And for me, sometimes that's just music. Like, I love exploring different genres and music and exciting movie scenes, or like clips or things that I've seen in videos before. This is a nice, oh wow, I should get some shots here. I think it's literally just finding anything that gets you excited. It could be like a transition, it could be a song choice, it could be trying to like replicate something or pay homage to like a movie scene that you really like. Like finding what gets you excited about it. Like when I was editing for Downey, it excited me to be like, oh, it'd be cool to like have the drone shot here, or open it like this with this music or this like sound effect. Sound effects really excite me too. Like I personally, I love Edgar Wright and his use of music and sound in his videos or movies. And so I love whenever I get to like play with audio in that style or in that sense. So I love when I get to play with audio in like a way that he does, or that I think, you know, my own interpretation of it. But if you really don't like editing, I would suggest outsourcing it, find somebody else that likes to do it. Depends on where you are with your stuff. This is my friend Charlene. I don't know exactly, I guess you're freelancing, I assume, but because sometimes as a creator, you have to edit your own stuff before you can afford to hire an editor. Yeah, I hope that helps. That's my advice. Find the things that excite you in the process, or just take a walk, you know, make sure you're taking breaks. Go like outside. You know, maybe you've been just editing, staring at the screen, the same project for the past few hours, too many minutes, too many hours, and you just need to go outside. Take a deep breath. Refresh your mind, experience something new, and then you come back to it with a fresh mind. I hope that makes sense. Do you watch your old videos? Yes, I do. From time to time, here and there, if I want to like get inspiration from my old videos. Sometimes there's like a certain energy that I get from them, like creative energy, and I just need to be brought back to that. And I just forget how to be creative, and then I watch a video and I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, dope. This is how I like felt when I made this video. Or I just watch it for like the nostalgic parts of like, what was I like at like 12 years old or 14 or 16. The more I record this video, the more anxious or nervous I get in front of everybody. I mean, I guess some people are looking every now and then. And it's what was the main reason you left Downey Live as an editor? I feel like I just wasn't in like a good headspace at the time, near the end of my time with Downey. I think it was like just a bunch of negativity in my mind, like just thinking that I wasn't like smart, or I don't know, I didn't know what I was doing. I had like a lot of doubts in my mind. I think I went into like therapy for I don't know, 3 sessions, and it was okay. I don't know. I kind of had like a bit of a low point in like that November, December, and overall I think it was mainly just that I wasn't fully in it. I wasn't fully invested anymore creatively, and I felt like I wanted to do something else. And like I made a few TikToks and stuff, and those did well. And so I felt like I wanted to do my own thing. If this is what you want to do, you should go and do it. And then 2, I think also for Downey's part, I'm not speaking on his behalf, but I feel like it's smart for him to not want like a half-assed editor, like someone that's just not fully invested. I feel like you'd want to have somebody on the team that's like really invested and can like put a lot of time towards it. I would have only been able to do like part-time, maybe. Hey, pigeon. Now here's a real question. Was the dress blue or gold? It's blue and black, right? Yeah. This is so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Damn, I didn't know this existed at all. This is great. Number 1 favorite YouTuber. I don't know why I watch so much YouTube, but I had to do some serious thinking on this one. I'll watch every video that Kelly Wakasa puts out. I'm a big fan of John Lee Appleseed. He doesn't post very often, but I want him to post. He lives in New York, he's very creative. Wow, damn dude, Vancouver's so beautiful. I watch a lot of YouTube, but there's still like not a lot that comes to mind. Like who else? I've been enjoying my friend Adam J. Bell's videos lately. It's always fun watching like a lifestyle creator in like the city that you live in. So seeing like more Vancouver vlogs is really fun. I just want to see more lifestyle story from creators, in Vancouver. There's a lot of lifestyle fitness creators in the city, which I think is great that they're, doing the thing, whatever they want to do. But I would love to see some like lifestyle story vibes in Vancouver, like a Kelly Wakasa or Colt Kerwin, or I'd say I'd love to see a Casey Neistat in Vancouver as well, but those are tough shoes to fill. Celebrity crush. I don't know, like Ana de Armas. For the longest time I had a crush on Zooey Deschanel, and it's kind of weird, but in my bucket list when I was like 14, I put kiss Zooey Deschanel. I was like, oh, that'd be amazing if I could kiss Zooey Deschanel. I mean, the offer's still open, but like, she's married to a property brother now. Oh, also another album, De La Soul's 3 Feet High and Rising. What inspired the stash? I actually had it on my bucket list for a long time to have a mustache worthy of complimenting. This is in like high school, and so I grew it out, and now I just like it. Maybe I'll go back to no mustache at some point, but for now, I'm rocking the mustache. That's another one. How long does it take you to edit the videos? It varies. When I made my 30 days to get a credit card debt video, that took 7 months to finish. If I calculated all the hours I put into it and I worked like 6 hours every day for only weekdays, I think it would have taken like 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks. But if you're talking about these videos, the daily videos, some of them have taken 5 hours to edit, some of them have taken 2 hours to edit. I'm trying to speed up the process and get them done quicker. If I can, I'd love to get them done in 1 hour. It seems to be difficult to do, but I need to play catch up a little bit. I need to hurry up and edit more. How did you learn to edit? I've been editing videos since I was like 12 years old, so I've learned a lot. Technically, my first editing software was editing in camera on my mom's tape camera, where you could select what transition you wanted or text you wanted before you hit record, and when you hit record, it made the transition happen, or it had text on the screen, or you can add filters. And then the only way to upload it to YouTube was to plug it into the TV and then record the TV on a digital camera and then upload the digital camera video. Then I went to Windows Movie Maker. A lot of it was just watching other YouTubers. I learned the J-Cut from Charlie's So Cool Like. I learned a lot from watching Wheezy Wada. I've taken things from PewDiePie, I've taken things from Super Mega, Hayden Hiller Smith. When I see something, I'm like, oh, that's cool. Let me think about that for next time. Ideas and thoughts in the tool belt. But I feel like my skills have developed a lot more in the past 4 or 5 years since working with my friend Brad on Discover Connection and Downey on Downey Live. Can you drop an in-depth tutorial on how you edit your videos? I could. That'd probably take a little bit of time, but I could do that. I was thinking maybe to do that on Patreon at some point. If you think that'd be interesting, let me know. I feel like with any field, when you start to advance more and learn more about your craft, you tend to not think about the things that are interesting or noteworthy to a beginner or someone that just hasn't lived the same experiences as you. And so I'm curious if there's anything that you guys want to know or are curious about that would be interesting in a tutorial, or if you just want like a step-by-step. I don't need, like, I could go through it, but I just want to know. I just don't want to miss anything of like, whoa, you skipped something, whatever, what happened here? So, if that makes sense. I think this video is long enough. Thank you to the Patreon people for being on Patreon, and I'll see you tomorrow.